You want to get the most out of your marketing? Well, today, channel building is a requirement. This is the fourth video on a series of 4 videos on the combination 7-5-3-1, which I'll talk about in a few moments, but today we're talking about 1, channel building, a very important part of your marketing. Hey, make sure you give the videos you find valuable a thumbs up so other people know it's a good video. And of course, if you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon so you're notified when I go live on Mondays to answer your questions. There are many types of channels in marketing, but when we talk about channel building here, we're usually talking about building a social media channel. No matter which channel you find yourself on, whether it's YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, there are 6 truths that you need to understand to help grow that channel. You have time or money when it comes to marketing, and if you don't have a lot of money, then you need to use your time, and channel building is the way. But maybe you do have money. The thing is, channel building will make your marketing dollars go a lot further if you lay the groundwork with a good channel in the beginning. The first truth is there are a lot of people on social media, and you need to find a niche if you're going to work your way through all of the digital noise out there. You need to find a niche, something that you can be the expert in. And quite often you really have to dig down to find that niche, especially today. Again, it's such a crowded social media marketplace. You need to find the place where 1, your target market is hanging out, and 2, you can develop yourself as the expert in a relatively short period of time. Now, you don't need to stay in that narrow niche forever, but the more popular the topic, the further you need to drill down to find your area of expertise so you can develop authority. It needs to be something that there is little competition, few people are addressing. Now, once you dominate that position, that niche, you can expand over time, increase your authority over other areas within that niche. This is a long-term play, but this is the winning move. Now, one of the things we talk a lot about on this channel is the combination code, and sometimes we find a narrow niche and we need to expand it, but we're not sure how to start. You have to remember the combination code means we start with our core, what we are best at, an area we have a lot of knowledge. But to separate ourselves from the competition, sometimes we have to combine a style, a technology, something from another industry. There are a lot of ways you can develop the combination code. It's combining your core with something else to separate yourself from the competition. The thing is, you need to look at channel building as a long-term project. When I say long-term, I'm not talking about weeks. I'm not talking about months. I'm talking about years. Good channel building takes years. There are a lot of people who are really successful on various social media platforms, and you think they just became this instant hit. But if you really look back, you'll find that they've had other channels before and that they have been working for more than a year, quite often 2 or 3. The next truth is you must appreciate your community. Your community, it's people that are going to get you where you need to go. So you need to appreciate every single person that emails you, that comments, and likes the work that you're creating. It's really important that you respond to as many people in your community as possible. When someone comments on your blog, it really is important to respond back, to let people know you're a real person, let people know you care about them. And I know over time it's going to get harder and harder to respond to everybody. Maybe you're on YouTube and you get hundreds of comments. Well, over time, you can develop canned responses. There are tools to help you out for simple engagement. However, you may have to set a limit at some point and say, look, I'm only going to be able to comment to the first 25 people or the people who comment within the first hour. Now, there are a lot of advantages to this because this means people are engaging early on in your video or early on in your post, whether Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter. And this triggers the algorithm. So it's not a bad way to go if you want to get additional reach on your social media platform. As I mentioned, do every single thing you can to let them know you are human. Sometimes you need to show a little vulnerability, but you need to engage your community in a way that's going to help them respond and feel comfortable and actually want to come back and maybe even meet you if you go somewhere to speak or develop a meetup. You want people to feel like they know you. Now, a lot of times video is the best choice for that kind of a strategy, but blogging and podcasting and all other types of social are really a good way to connect with people. And maybe over time you'll expand the different types of channel building that you engage with. But first, start with your core, let them know you're human, engage that community, and you're gonna have a winning combination. If you really want to take it to the next level, take the time to comment on their stuff. Become their fan. Maybe you notice somebody commenting a lot on your blog. Well, take a look. Maybe they have a blog that you can comment on. Maybe they have a YouTube channel that you can engage with. Maybe they have tweets that you can retweet. The fact is, these are people behind those avatars. So take the time to find out if they're trying to develop their expertise in the community. Maybe you'll run across the right person or right few people, and you can work together to grow your channels. That is a powerful strategy. The third truth is you need to respect the algorithm, and most algorithms want one thing: to keep people on the channel. And if you understand how to do that, keep people on LinkedIn, keep people on Facebook and YouTube or Instagram, you're going to keep the algorithm happy. And even better, if people keep coming back to your platform, to your Instagram feed or YouTube channel, the algorithm will once again reward you. The algorithm wants people there for long periods of time. And so if you have content that keeps people reading, that keeps people watching or scrolling through your feed, you have a winning platform, and you're going to allow the algorithm to help promote you even better than you can do it alone. A good reminder and example is Netflix. When people go on Netflix, they binge watch. They go from one to another, one show to another show. They watch an entire series. So think about creating series. Think about ways you can keep people on your channel and make them want to watch one episode to the next, or one blog post to the next, or one photo to the next. That's why having a niche is so important, because if you have one topic laid out and they really like that topic and they read it or watch it or listen to it, and then your next topic is completely different, well, they're not going to binge listen. They're not going to binge watch or read. That's why each piece of content that you create and that you share should lead to the next piece of content. The next truth is visuals are highly important. Whether it's your profile picture, your avatar, your logo, or your banner, whether it's your photographs or video, you need to have good quality design. The better and more professional you look, the better the chances are you're going to get the attention of the right people, and people are going to take you seriously. Now, it doesn't have to be all buttoned up. It can be a lot of fun. It can be crazy, but the quality still needs to be there, because the quality is internally. People judge your quality internally. Now, they may say they really don't care, but they do, and they have this feeling like, no, I don't like this YouTube channel, or I don't like this blog, and a lot of it may have to do with the design, the quality of the imageries. They just have this gut about them, and they don't know why they don't like the channel. And quite often, it was the first impression that they received the first 3 seconds they landed on the page. That's why having high quality visuals, the best you possibly can get, is really important and will help you in your desire to earn the success you deserve. The fifth truth is consistency. Now, the fact is, the more you post, the better, but you're better off being as consistent as possible. This is good for both people as well as the algorithm. People like to know when to look for you. It just becomes a habit. It becomes a part of their routine. And if you can become a part of people's routine, you're going to have more success. But there's a thing about this consistency element. Yes, it's important to have as much content on your platform as possible, but you should only go as far as you can be consistent. For example, you should post as often as you can to the point in which quality drops off and or engagement drops off. those are the signals that you need to pull back. The sixth truth of channel building is simply this: activity and persistence wins. This is true in channel building, it's true in marketing, it's true in your career. The people who are active find more opportunities. The people who are active connect with more people. The people who are active and engage, they win. They seem to have all of the breaks. Now, the people who are persistent always win, and it's a great combination. Be active and be persistent. The people who continue and don't give up, they are the winners. The channels that die are the ones in which people stopped trying. The thing is, channel building is hard. It takes time, and the people who outlast win. I have won on my channels where I outlasted other people. Not necessarily because I was the best, I outlasted them. And you know, the fact is, you may have to pivot here and there. Your channel may not be the same in a year or two than it is today. You took the time and pivoted and made adjustments. You tested new ideas. So it may not be the same channel, but you didn't give up. You kept going. The only people who end up losing in channel building are the people who quit. Now, if you haven't seen all the videos in this series, remember the combination is 7, 5, 3, 1. 7 has to do with the amount of income I recommend that you have. You can have 7 or more streams of income. 5 people that you need to help grow your business. 3 processes to help make your business more efficient. And this video, number 1, channel building. It's the way to make your marketing more successful. So what type of channel are you building? I want to hear about it in the comments below. And if you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe. And I look forward to talking to you and answering your questions on Monday when I go live.